Hello, hello. I am not frozen. I am just going to test this out for just a few minutes just to see if StreamYard is working. And we have lights and internet. So I'm so excited about that. I see Miss Linda in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me, Linda. And I see Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Martha. All right. Hey, Janice. I'm trying to see how this is going to work. Hi, Susical. Oh, Susical. I'm praying for you. Let me just say, hey, Dad, that Susical, we had 9, 10, 12, 18. Texas is used to 100 in front of that. So when it just got down to the single digits, we simply are not prepared. So I just wanted to come on and test StreamYard. I am here. We just got internet back. I know, first world problems. And we have been blessed enough to have water and lights, thus water. And at this point, y'all, we have not had any broken pipes. So we are one of the few, though. I do attribute that to the fact that I just underwent an entire home renovation due to a plumbing mishap. So we changed a lot of the plumbing and stuff in the attic and put all new insulation in the attic. So I am going to rest my hat on the fact that all that money I put into that actually helped a little bit. Hey, Mom. No worries, Michelle. This is going to be really, really fast. But Michelle was letting me know that while I was trapped in the tundra of Texas, with really, y'all, it is unnerving. So I'm from South Carolina originally, and we have hurricanes. When I was younger, I think Mom wasn't I in high school, we had Hugo. It was like 9 or 12 days, no lights, no water. I remember bathing in the neighbor's swimming pool because she was like, who cares? It already has a tree in the deep end. So, but it was hot. And so that was okay. It's a different ball game. And that's what I was trying to kind of convey. I was trying to post because we had lights and water, highly blessed and favored. And to the Lord, I am very thankful of that, because my neighbors just a few streets over do not have lights and water, but they had cell phone tower. We didn't have cell phone tower access, which in today's world, y'all, with a society of us having to be full of technology, which I knew there was something to that. I knew there was a reason that I still keep a paper calendar and write things down. But I will just say that it is a different world altogether when your whole life revolves around technology. We could not get the news. We could sit in cars and charge phones, but the cell phone towers didn't really work. We could sit in cars and if they didn't have lights and water and be warm, but there's no gas. So, it's just a catch-22. So continue to pray for our state. Hey, Laura, how are y'all doing? Because Laura with Vintage Thrifted Treasures, y'all are in Texas too, right? And Miss Martha, I know you had power, but now you don't have power. Just let us know how you are doing over there. Let's see. I just want to catch up because I just want to say thank you to everyone. I will say this vintage community and this YouTube community has been an absolute blessing, because there is power in prayer. And I know through a vintage prayer community that I am in that it is working, because things have been restored. But it's just different, y'all. If we don't even have, the stores aren't even prepared with the supplies that these people need to fix their pipes to restore their water. So most of them are displaced anyway. So continue to pray for everyone here. And, you know, those people in Canada and Michigan and like Nicole North Garden, I pray for y'all sanity. I don't know how you how you do it, but like I see Michelle in Newton's Cupboard. Now, Mickey, I think you lost power, but Michelle, I don't think that you've lost power. Y'all are just more equipped with that. Now, in South Carolina, they're equipped with ice and stuff. So just make sure that we know how everybody is doing. Um, Yes, Susical, speaking from cold climate experience, you will be more prepared as you go forward. And I will say this, hey, Lori and Sugar Britches, I will say this, that I am glad that I keep things. I'm not a hoarder because my stuff is good, but I keep things because since we had power, it was mind-numbingly quiet. And after I read as much as I could read, then you're like, what do you do? I found a DVD player, y'all, and season 1 of Good Times DVDs. And it was the laughter that we needed, as stupid as that is, but it was so much fun to just see some type of interaction. I mean, Lovey and I, we love each other, but I think he's about ready for me to do something else. So, hey, Dolores. And so just continue. And I know, Christine, you had told me that your sister is up in the Dallas area and she went west and found a hotel, which there are no hotels. If there is vacancy, they don't have lights and water, or there's no vacancy. So, yes. And Mom, I agree. The lineman on the way to get Texas grid back up. You know, we won't even talk about this Texas grid electricity thing, but here we are. So I just wanted to get on. I'm hearing that StreamYard is glitchy and having a problem. I had to pray for the little Verizon lady that I spoke to right after my internet went down or my live went down on Monday, because in my mind, I'm like, okay, I have power, so things should be working. Even if I don't have internet, which our Comcast Xfinity goes out for everything. Y'all, I still have data. I have a tremendous amount of data, and it could not get in my brain that, yes, I have a cell tower literally 2 blocks from my house, but the cell towers are run on electricity. I don't know if I thought it was solar or just Jesus juice. I have no idea what I thought was going on there. But we could not get cell service. So it would take me about 30 minutes to get a text message to go through. And you know, your mama wants to know. She wants to see your little face. She wants to hear your little raspy voice. She wants to know that you're fine. So it was unnerving, to say the least. We didn't know, what should we do? Because we couldn't get any information. So yes, I am very grateful. I have remembered a lot. Let me just say this, some of that training from South Carolina and those ice storms came back. They're telling us don't run your water because of the pressure being low. And I'm like, that's a great story, but I'll run it at night. And that way it'll keep my pipes from possibly bursting, because running water with just a little bit of drip here and there is a big difference from busted pipes. So Laura is headed out to go merchandise out HEBs in San Marcos right now. Okay. Be safe, Laura. I don't know what's out there. They have showed the shelves and they are completely bare, like the store moved. So Michelle says you should have stood on the right foot, tongue to the left, wire hanger in the air while you're holding your phone. It works here on the hill. I get that. And I will say that I walked, the grids are really funky here. I walked down the street. So my street runs like this, and in the middle is a street called Vine Hill, and it kind of separates the left from the right. Well, if I passed the stop sign and crossed over Vine Hill going towards the bigger houses, I got cell tower and everything. What I think I've figured out is my piece is on the new water plant grid. So that's why I maintain power and water. And then on the other side is that's closer to the school. The schools can be a warming center or evacuation center. And they had lights, water, internet and everything. So yesterday I actually drove to the school because the roads had no ice on them. I drove, it's only like 4 minutes, y'all, 2 miles. I drove and parked in front of the school, and everything just started coming on because I was connecting to the Wi-Fi. And my mom kind of made fun of me, but I was like, I almost cried at that point, just being able to connect with the world. It felt really good. So I just want to come on real quick. I'm not going to stay on. We are going to go over to Michelle's channel in just a few minutes. Michelle, Comfy Cozy Living, because she's having her live sale today. And I have missed that too. Mary Cox, you don't have ramen noodles? Girl, you need some ramen noodles? I'll send you some. We left all the, Michelle would die. Her family would die. Even the ramen. Well, yeah. Now, a lot of people here camp for fun. Now, let's talk about who I am for a minute. I don't enjoy roughing it. My daddy and my mama camped at Myrtle Beach when we were young. I'm not really sure if we were camping because it was fun or that's just where we were. But, you know, that's just not my thing. So the shelves are bare of everything, Michelle, everything. But I hope Laura has good luck with all of that. So dad, y'all, it's clear. My dad is saying it's clear and smooth. The internet. Like I stopped everything, and I got a text message from Comcast that said your stuff had been restored. Well, I wasn't sure if I believed them because they had sent me that text message once before, and it was only restored for an hour, 4:30 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. I'm not awake then, y'all. All right. Okay, so let me tell you. Well, we in South Carolina, we usually had generators. Now, my mama just sold her generator because it was a big one too. Because my big daddy, he worked for a power company, and even during Hugo, we were the only house with a generator. So everybody was sitting in our living room with that blue carpet. Mama, you remember that blue carpet? Good night. So anyway, we think about generators here. I don't know. I mean, they're really expensive over here. And one, they sell those smaller ones, but you use it so infrequently that it would almost not go bad, but y'all know what I'm saying. We just use it infrequently. Oh yes. Earthquakes and fires. We over in California. I know that because those fires kept me from going to Alcatraz. I'm not bitter about it or anything. But it's the one time I'd ever been further west than Texas, and I decided to go to California, and I can't go to Alcatraz. So my brother, Dolores, your brother got a generator after Harvey. Mary said she was supposed to leave here on Sunday. Can't make it home. Mary, is that you or your family? Yes, they can go bad if you leave gas in them too long, but also the valves and stuff, the rubber messes up. So just lots to learn, but when you see it on television, y'all, you go, oh, look, it's going to snow or something stupid. And you don't have an idea. Even in South Carolina, Mama, Daddy, you tell me, I don't think I witnessed 9 degrees in South Carolina. Did I? And if I did, I was so dumb I didn't know it. Probably sitting on that floor heater on Oxford is what I was probably doing. Yeah, my daddy said you'd use the generator more if you went camping. And if y'all could hear, I bet he's killing himself laughing because he knows that's not going to happen either. Let's be honest. I might hang out at the beach for the day, but then it's time to go in and do something else. Michelle. She said, yes, make sure you lube your rubbers. This she's talking about the seals, y'all. I'm sure she's talking about the seals. Oh, Miss Martha says the trick is with a generator is to take it night fishing in between disasters. So that Michelle, I don't know if I can do Michelle and Lorianne at the same time. Oh, she's dog. That's right. You did just say that, Mary. She's dog sitting, so I'm stuck here because the owners can't make it back. Um, and mom said, yeah, she did sell the generator. It's been 15 years and never used it, but had to haul it to the shop to service and a new battery. So it had to go. My friend that spent the night here because she has a home and she in one part right around the corner of the town. And then she went further out to a place, Missouri City, Texas, to house sit for a family, a couple who goes back and forth to South Africa. They have business over there. So she's house sitting for 4 cats in a ginormous house with a pool and everything in this really affluent area for like 2 or 3 months. Well, over there, they lost power and internet, and then they lost water because she's house sitting and it comes in from the ceiling. And so she doesn't know what to do. They don't have a shut off valve, which is one of the first things I learned when I got here. Get a shut off valve, an external one. She doesn't have a water key and she didn't know where it was. So she literally walked down to our boss's house, and her husband luckily was on the committee to design the homes and was able to cut the water off. But she was unable to even make an appointment because she's not the owner of the home. So she had 2 places to stay and her boyfriend's house, 3 places to stay, and none of them had water. None of them had light. So she ended up at my house spending the night. But that's what we're for, right? That I've had people drop by and take a shower. And I've had people spend the night. And so it's just what we do. It's just what we do. So that's the Texas weather update. I know our friend Dear Carrie at KCATX, she struggled as well. She is at a friend's house keeping warm. And our sweet friend Christy and her mama Coco, they haven't had power. I think, Martha, it's been on and off, but I think it's off again. And so her mom suffers from arthritis and she just can't get her warm. So we just need to continue to pray for them. I don't know when everybody will be back up, and they are not saying when everybody will be back up. I do know they're bringing in plumbers from other states and giving them temporary Texas licensure so that they can A, bring supplies, and B, bring manpower to fix all of the busted pipes and things, because we just simply don't have enough plumbers or materials. So, Michelle, you're saying try to go live after this from YouTube. Wait, Michelle, doesn't everyone have shut off valves on that? We have the shut off valve under the sink, but I'm talking about to the main of your house. There is my first leak. I think, Mama, wasn't I here of 7 days, and I had a leak in the garage, flooded all the boxes that I had just moved in. But he was like, no, you need a shut off valve to the main on the outside of your house. And we do have one of those. And so that helped a lot. So I was so rudely interrupted, first world problems, y'all. I was so rudely interrupted with my sale on Monday. And thank you so much to those of you who hung in with me and tried to troubleshoot with me. Hey, LaDonna, and Tacky Isme. I just love that name. My shirt today, I don't know if you can see it, but it says, "This sucks, but God is good." Now, I know my mama doesn't like that, but it's just what we're doing right now. So Miss Bev, thank you so much for coming. We're just kind of dropping in to do a check-in with all my community. So my live sale, I have found one spot on the calendar that I do not think infringes on anybody else's time while I am off from work. And my particular district is going to be out for the rest of this week. So tomorrow, the 19th at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 12 us Texas people, I am going to resume my live sale. Now, if you already won something or claimed something, I'm not going to re-show that. That is yours. But I'm going to show the rest of the things. And I probably got about a third of the way through. So I think there's maybe 15 to 20 things left. So it won't be too long. Hey, Miss Maria. And hey, Mary. And Miss Sarah Lee. Miss Sarah Lee is so sweet. She's been emailing to check on me. And I appreciate those people that did that for me. But I am going to resume the live sale tomorrow at 12 Texas time, 11 Eastern Standard Time. And we will get through that because I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow also my meetup haul post and is available to view. So you guys have seen where Miss Martha with Vintage Conversation, Tammy with Vintage Uprising Texas. I missed her sale because I didn't have internet. And I think Martha, you were supposed to be on her sale and your power was out, so you didn't get to be on her sale. So we'll have to get you back on a sale. But I missed her sale. Tippy Winks Vintage, Christy Garza, Tammy from Vintage Uprising Texas, and Miss Martha from Vintage Conversation. Y'all have seen the last 2 Fridays, my shop along where we went to the Spring Antique Mall and shopped. Well, tomorrow, the 19th, I think is it at 9? I can't remember. Tomorrow, you'll get to see what I bought from the shop along. And I know that the other girls have posted as well. And I think they have their shop along, but I'm not sure. So tomorrow, it's going to be a busy day for the Carolina Princess. I have a video that post and we're going to do live. My live sale is going to resume at 1 Eastern time. Then in just a couple of weeks on Saturday the 6th, I'm going to throw Dolores. Dolores, are you paying attention? Because I don't want to throw you under the bus. But Dolores, Miss Damn Jewelry in the UK, is going to be my creator chit chat friend. And on the 6th at 12 Eastern, 11 Central Time, I am going to go international, y'all. I'm going to sit down with Dolores and talk about what it's like to thrift in the UK. Where she is originally from Texas. So, she's from the Houston area, as a matter of fact. So we'll get to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about the differences and the similarities in thrifting. Right now, she's not doing anything because she is on complete lockdown. So we're just going to give her a little bit of extra people to talk to because she's been in that house for a really long time. So that's going to be on March the 6th. I am in the process of filming and painting, which I don't know why I didn't start this like on Tuesday when I didn't have anything else to do, but I guess I was so worried about getting everything back up and checking on everybody that I did it. But sneak peek for y'all, I'm in the process of recording a video where I take these 2 wooden chargers, that's the word, did y'all hear the crickets, and this candlestick, and I am going to make a tiered tray. Why, you ask? Because I don't have one and I want to participate in the tiered tray challenges. So there's going to be a video where we're going to paint up and make a tiered tray. And I'm going to post that video soon. And then we're going to use that tray for a tiered tray challenge that Carol at My Blessed Nest is hosting. And I think that drops on March the 3rd. Michelle, is that right? Y'all, is that right? Thanks, Mama. She said to remind y'all to hit the thumbs up. Now, my mama told y'all to hit the thumbs up. That's so sweet. And she claps for me and everything. She's been doing it for 49 years. Just love you, mamas. So I'm going to do that. And I think it's the 3rd. Yes, that the open collaboration. So if you want to participate in an open collaboration, there is a St. Patrick's Day tiered tray challenge from Carol from My Blessed Nest. Look her up on YouTube. And she does a lot of open collabs. That means anybody can participate. You do not have to be a reseller, a thrifter, a junker, anything. You don't even have to really have a channel with videos on it. If you have a channel and you can post. She also does it where if you're just on Instagram, she allows, there's a way that she can connect you to the playlist and everything. Yes, Mary, I didn't have one either. So that's why I'm making one out of some thrifted items that I found because I didn't have one. Hey, Miss Belinda Carroll, so glad that you can come. And yes, Michelle, you do what your mama says. That's the end of that. Um, so I just want to let you know that those things are coming up. And when we say tier tray, I talked about this with Carol on my interview with her or my chit chat with her. But she was like, it doesn't have to be thrifted items. If you watch some of those other videos on her playlist of people, they will use dollar store items, things that they have that are just the same color, and stuff like that. So it's just a fun way to decorate an area of your home, and just kind of do some fun things that other people are doing. So that's coming up. One of the last things that I have for you. Oh, yes. One of the last things that I have for you is, y'all, I found this bag of jewelry. Now, Mama, I don't know where this jewelry came from. I do recognize I don't know if y'all can see this piece right here. Mama, that's not some kind of heirloom thing or something that Big Daddy gave you, is it? It's costume, right? But I don't know where this came from, but there's a whole bunch of jewelry in this, and I thought that I would go through that. So I want to ask y'all, I can do it just as yes, Dolores, jewelry. She's a big jewelry fan. She has a lot of really pretty jewelry. Make sure that this is not family heirloom. I don't think it is, but it screams 80s to me. I mean, just look at the color pieces in that. Now, I don't know if all the pieces are here. I don't know if it looks like there might be a necklace, some earrings. I don't know if all the pieces are here. There's some clip-ons, for the love of God. But it looks very 80-ish to me. So I didn't know. Yeah, selling off the family jewels. I don't know. I need Mama to tell me before I do. But I wanted to know, do y'all want to do this as a quick live, or is it okay just to do it as a video? I'll do it either way. One of the benefits to doing a video is that you just do it. You talk to yourself, you post it, and people can comment. And then a pro to going live is, y'all can tell me actually what it is, because as you can see, I've worn these same earrings. I wear them to bed. I wear them in the shower, everywhere but to get a mammogram, because they make you take it off. And this necklace, it's the same thing. I think I have 4 pieces of jewelry. I have a pair of earrings that I always wear, this necklace that I always wear, a toe ring that my mom gave me so long ago that my toe is actually formed around it, I think, and my cross ring. So that's it. I don't wear this other jewelry, but let me know what you think. Should I do a live on it, or is just doing a video okay? It's not a very big bag, and I honestly have no idea where it all came from. So let me know. I do not have a belly button ring. First of all, my first response was would be, you'd have to find my belly button. But no, I'm just not a jewelry wearer. Lorianne says do a live. I'm just not a jewelry wearer. I've always either got the shop along haul tomorrow, 9 a.m., 10 Eastern time. Whatever time the other ones dropped, because I normally don't do a Friday, but I was doubling up. I want to say they're at either 9 my time and 10 Eastern Standard Time. I think that's what it is. If you click the notification bell, do all notifications, you'll know when it comes out. So yes. Well, Chrissy, if this is your first time, you're going to laugh a lot, because first of all, I just forget that I'm not supposed to say certain things at certain times. So anyway, yes, I think that it's 80s jewelry, could be early 90s, just the color ones. So I wanted to show y'all that I'm getting a live with that. It would be a really short live, and I would probably do it like on a Saturday morning or something. coming up because I'm at work Monday through Friday, although this week it's a wash. And also, speaking of jewelry, I was trying to catch up on videos today. And if you have not followed Corey, the thrifting artist, first of all, she's an amazing artist, and she has been in my spotlight videos from my gratitude jar before. Super sweet lady. Great. She's a wonderful artist, but she also does live sales. She doesn't do them very often, but she does do them. And I watched one video today where she had, and she said it was part 2. She had bought this ginormous lot of brooches, and I think they were all birds. And she has some beautiful brooches. I think she probably showed 15 or 20 this morning, and it was part 2. Well, I'll say this morning because I watched it this morning. But go over to Corey, the thrifted artist, and watch her videos. She is selling those brooches, but they are beautiful. They're jeweled. Some of them are vintage. Some of them are newer. But all these birds, I saw roadrunners, I saw hummingbirds. She had a set of penguins. Those were super cute. But she had a red bird, a cardinal in there. So she said, Martha said, go live so Michelle can tease you. Yeah, that's usually what's happened, Martha. But now we've discovered Marco Polo, so she can do it anytime she wants. Yes, go check that out, because Dolores, they were really, really pretty, in great condition, and all of their clasps were working. Most of them had the lobster clasp, but she did have one of the stick pin kind. It didn't have the little stopper on the bottom, but I was like, pop that off and make one of those Christmas trees out of the broken jewelry. It was a little gold dove or something, and she did have a jeweled dove too. Oh, so pretty. So yes, Belinda, she is very talented, but y'all go check out Corey. I also wanted to say that as of now, I have 474 subscribers. So if you are not subscribed, please do so, because I am going to do a 500 subscriber giveaway, and I'm super excited about that. Got a couple of pieces to choose from. And like I said before, I haven't even decided if I might let the winner choose which piece that they want. So I think that that's it. The only other thing is that on the 15th of March is the start of our spring break. And I'm going to be doing a live sale at 1 Eastern time. Aaron is every other week, so I was able to go in on the 15th. Aaron is at the 8th and the 22nd. So I'm going to tell you before we log off, if you have a live sale coming up, a live event, or something that you want people to know about on your channel or your Instagram, go ahead and put it in the live chat right now. If you want your channel dropped, go ahead and let a moderator know about that, and they can. Miss Martha, I just added you as a moderator. I don't know. You were a moderator for me before. So I did. I thought that you were already there. I thought that, yeah. So I wanted to, if you were there and you're a moderator, go ahead and get their links dropped. So Newton's Cupboard, Michelle, is going to have a live sale on the 26th. That is a week from tomorrow at 1 on Alex's channel. So she's going with chapter 2, Vintage chapter 2, Vintage Company, for the love. And Michelle is also having a solo sale on March the 1st. Now, Michelle, don't you have some kind of book sale? I saw it when I was previewing. I haven't watched it, to be honest with you. It is a reference book sale. Is that one of those pre-recorded sales? Because I know you use them to do your Wisdom Wednesdays, and I thought I saw that they were that you were doing a sale. So, Vintage Conversation, check out Miss Martha's channel. She just dropped that. Yes. So it's pre-recorded, right, Michelle? And the sale is going on right now. And I also think that Christine is at work because, you know, she's in Florida and it's 80 degrees there. But whatever, Christine. I mean, we used to be like this. We're starting to drift because you got warm and I got cold. So yes, Michelle is selling some reference books, and that is a pre-recorded sale right now. And Christine had a ephemera sale going on, a pre-recorded ephemera sale. I did watch that. I was going to go back. I should have learned from Michelle, and I should have learned from somebody else that I just took. Oh, Miss Trisha. I waited. I wasn't paying attention yesterday when I watched it. But she's having an ephemera sale, and Lorianne Sugar Britches, she had, I don't know if it sold, but check it out, because she had a book of babies that had color reproduction prints, but it also had like verses or rhymes underneath it. They were super cute. I just remember that. Okay, so is there anything else for the good of all? I feel like I'm in a Zoom meeting with my friends. Yes. Thank you, Miss Martha. She's trying to drop the links. If you want your link dropped, you might want to put these sales in the comments. Not everyone will go back and look at the chat. Wonderful idea, LaDonna. Wonderful idea. That's a great idea. So when I end this, y'all go into the comments so that they can see those too. Now I know that Miss Mary. Oh, Miss Mary, you're almost at 500. Mary with Reclaim Treasures by Mary. She has sales every week, right, Mary? Is it just once a week or twice a week? Let me get out my look. Look how sad this is, y'all. This is my YouTube sales calendar. Mary, you're on Sundays at 3, right? And I just change it as people come and go. That's why it's in. Oh, Mom's got to take Lucy outside. I was like, what is that, Mother? So y'all make sure you check out Miss Mary at Reclaim Treasures by Mary. Michelle is coming on in about 28 minutes. Yes, Mary is Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And I think that's it, y'all. We're getting ready for Michelle at 1. So, yes, I went old school. I'm old school, Lorianne. You know that, I told you. I got paper, and it's got, look there. The ones that are circled, those are permanent. I also have a calendar that has, I'm not kidding, it has addresses and stuff where I have to, I'm old school. But you know what? This book did not work when I didn't have internet. And when my power goes out, this book still works. So who's the smarty now? Yes, ghetto country girl. I just write it down. But I have moved up, y'all. I have mechanical pencils now. I do have a pencil sharpener, a manual, and an electric, because, you know, I'm high dollar. And I have number 2 pencils, but I have moved up to the electric, the mechanical pencils. I'm good to go. Susical says, remember, kids are good shovelers. So all those people that have snow, yes, and they can literally, their back is stronger than ours. Let me just say that. So I am going to go ahead and sign off. Thanks so much. It looks like it's working. I don't know if I'll get to try YouTube live, because I thought you had to have 1,000 subscribers to go live on YouTube. I'm close. I'm 500 and what is that? 16 away. Just 516 away, so that I don't have to use StreamYard. Thanks, Dolores. Okay, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end, take a potty break, get some coffee, walk around a little bit, and then have another seat with your warm blanket and get ready for Michelle. Now, if you have anything else to do today, clear your calendar if you're going to stay for Michelle's sale. Otherwise, walk and talk like I do with the earbuds in, so that I don't miss anything, because she's a hoot. So take care, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging in. I appreciate you watching. And until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye, y'all. Take care.